on Monday morning, and Brooke is finally back at school today. Yay! After 3 weeks off. But we're trying to remember our timetable for today because, you know that excuse, my dog ate my homework? Well, Hugo genuinely did. No, it was Hugo. Genuinely did eat Brooke's timetable. Oh, well. I had been keeping all our folders and everything in the kitchen, but over Christmas they were in the way. So I brought them in here, put them under there, and Hugo decided to take what he could from there. And one of the things was your timetable. So we're trying to remember what Brooke has on a Monday so that she can then go to the office today and say, can I have a new timetable? My dog ate mine.
Willa.
There's nothing in there for you, puppy dog.
I remember what I've got first.
Right, okay, that's a start.
I'm pretty sure it's science and tech.
You've got science and tech, right, okay.
But I'm not sure.
I might just, oh, you've got PE, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got PE on a Monday. Right, so as long as we've got your PE stuff, I might just put the other folders in your bag and hope for the best. That's a very good point, Brooke. She does have a backup of her timetable, but it's on her phone, which is in the repair shop until tonight. So, yeah, we are literally up the said creek without a paddle. Say bye to Dad. Say bye, Dad. Bye, Dad. So Brooke's got her new trousers on that we got her on Saturday.
And socks.
And it's a good job. Oh yeah, your Hedwig socks, your Harry Potter socks. It's a good job we got the age 13 to 14 because look, the leg just fits her and no more. You're way too tall. Oh, they're not used to Dad going to work. Has he been on holiday too long? Oh. What are you like? Bye, have a good day. Good morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Monday the 10th of January. And as you will have seen, Brooke is finally back at school. Brooke had 3 weeks off over Christmas instead of 2 weeks because, as you probably know, Abby got COVID the week before Christmas, which meant Brooke missed the last 3 days of term. And then Brooke got COVID on Hogmanay, which meant she missed the first 2 days of term. So 3 weeks instead of 2. She is definitely needing to get back to school. Even she was desperate to get back. So that has happened today. And she was a happy chappy going to school, which was lovely to see. Unfortunately, we haven't got our timetable now because Hugo ate it over the holidays. You probably heard us saying that earlier. So Brooke hopefully will remember to go to the office today and get a copy. And I'm going to photocopy it and have 2 laminated copies, one on my wall in here so Hugo can't get it, and another one in Brooke's bag so that if it's laminated and her bag gets wet, at least it won't get destroyed. Oh, what a carry on that was. But we got there and she's away to school quite happy. That's the main thing. And my mum and dad are picking her up after school today so that she can get her phone back. We took that in on Saturday because the screen was all smashed, so that's getting repaired. So she's picking that up this afternoon. And my mum did offer to take Brooke and a couple of her friends to Henry Bell's, the Wetherspoons, after school as well. But I don't know whether they've organised that or not. We shall see. Jack is back at work today as well, so things are finally getting back to normal. Abby's not working today, she's working Thursday I think it is, but I probably won't see her. You know what Abby's like, she'll be in her room most of the day, and I'm going to hopefully get back to crafting. However, school isn't the only thing that was missed over because of COVID. I missed a couple of appointments as well, so my B12 injection was due on Thursday. But because we were self-isolating, I wasn't allowed to go in and get it. So I am getting my B12 injection at 1 o'clock today. And also I was due a counselling session the week before Christmas, or the Monday before Christmas. But because everybody was at home, that didn't happen. I get counselling over Zoom and you can't talk when there's kids going about and the dogs running about playing and things like that. So we decided to cancel that. So my first Zoom counselling session is back today as well at 3 o'clock. So I'm not going to have as much time to craft as I would have liked, but I will get some done hopefully, and I'll show you what I've been doing. I have had another fail. That's the thing with crafting, you always get fails as well as successes, but that's how you learn. So I'll show you all that later as well. I have just watched a video from Debbie's World. Now, I know I was doing Shout Out Tuesday. I'm going to scrap that because I don't always upload a video on a Tuesday. It was fine when I was doing Vlogmas and uploading every day. So I've just decided I'm going to do shout outs whenever I've got somebody to shout out. So remember, if you do want a shout out, just let me know and I will do that for you. But today I am giving a shout out, a huge, massive shout out to Debbie from Debbie's World, because she is back and I know how much courage it will have taken her to come back. So well done, Debbie. I don't know if she watches me now. I think she used to years ago when I did Slimming World. If you don't know Debbie, Debbie lost a huge amount of weight. She did some of it through other methods, but most of it through Slimming World, and she looked amazing. She was such an inspiration to so many people here on YouTube. That's how I started watching her, when I was doing Slimming World. And she just looked amazing. Her personality is brilliant. She did a lot of recipe videos, cooking videos, she did weighing updates, but as well as that, she did a lot of things with her husband Andrew. He is a brilliant baker, so he would show us how to make nice cakes and things. And she's got a wee dog, Charlie, and she is just such a lovely person. And she disappeared from YouTube a year ago, maybe just over a year ago, and I was a wee bit worried about her, but I thought I'm not going to reach out to her just in case something's happened. I know she was having family issues and things, so I just left it. But then a few weeks ago I noticed that she started putting Harry Potter game videos on her channel, and I thought, oh, I wonder if she's coming back, and she is. So the reason that she'd been away from YouTube is, like a lot of us, she struggled with eating over the pandemic. And she lost her way with Slimming World, and she's put a bit of weight back on, and haven't we all? I'll come back to that in a minute. So it must have taken a lot of courage for her, because you can see the weight that she's put back on. She's nowhere near where she was when she started her journey, but you can see that she's put weight back on. So it would have been hard for her to come on and say, look, I'm human, you know, I lost track and I put weight back on, but she did it. She's taken that step, she's back at Slimming World, and she seems to be really motivated again. So please, if you don't already follow Debbie on Debbie's World, go over and check her out. I will put her, the link for her channel in the description below. I mean, yeah, she's put weight on, but she's still gorgeous inside and out. So yeah, well done. I've noticed as well, every time I'm editing a video, that my face is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I know that I need to do something about it. I don't know what yet. I don't know if I'm going to give Slimming World a try again, or calorie counting. I'm just not very good at it. I think I might go back to keto, at least in the first instance, because it's so easy. I don't need to count anything. It's basically, as long as I stay away from carbs, so no bread and sugar and, you know, things like that. I eat dairy products and meat, and that's it. So I know then I'm not having to weigh and measure and count and things like that. So I might go back to that, even just for a few weeks, to get rid of the bloatedness and sort of restart my body again. And then I might decide what I'm going to do from there. I don't know yet. I am thinking about it. But I just wanted to acknowledge, like Debbie, that I know I have put weight on. I've not stepped on the scales since I stopped doing keto, because I realised that for me is a waste of time, because it's just a number. It doesn't really mean anything. I go by my clothes, and my clothes are definitely way too tight. I've got one pair of jeans that fits me, and even my jogging bottoms are getting a bit tight. So definitely time to think about it. But I've still got a lot of junk from Christmas sitting in the drawer, including lots of packets of gingerbread digestives, which is surprising because I eat a packet a day, and honestly I am eating a packet a day at the moment. But I think I'm going to just carry on until all of that's gone, and then get onto it, because even if I hide it, I'll know it's there, and it'll always be in the back of my mind that it's there. Excuse me, and I'll want it. So I'm going to wait till all that's gone, and then probably do keto for a few weeks, and then decide what I'm going to do from there. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge, I know I'm getting bigger. But I also know I'm not the only one, and I also know that I can do something about it. So I'm not overly worried. It's now 8:15, and I am going to get started in my craft room where I am at the moment. I've done all my tidying and everything, and I will come back to you in a wee while when I've got things to show you. I also want to work on Jill and Sarah's mugs today because I've still not done that yet. I've been too busy over the weekend with Valentine's things, but I'm going to get them done hopefully today. Before I get started, I just want to quickly show you one of the fails, or the fail that I was talking about. So I've got this bottle here, the lighty uppy bottle, and when I was taking the label off it, using my sticky stuff remover and my scraper, I was a little bit too eager with the scraper and I actually scraped some of the red off it. So I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll cover that up with some glitter, and that's been a fail as well, as you can see. So I'm going to try and take the glitter off it now and then decide what I'm going to do with it. So I just wanted to show you the before, and then I'll show you the after as well. Right, so I've managed to get the glitter off. That sticky stuff remover is amazing. But you can see there where I have scraped some of the red paint. I don't know what it is that colours the glass. I didn't realise it was a coating. I thought that the actual glass was coloured, so that's why I wasn't being careful when I was scraping. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something to put round there. But I will. I'll figure something out, you know what I'm like. I had a brainwave. I remembered that I had got this ribbon in the sales. I think it was Poundland. Can't remember if it was Poundland or One Below, but I thought that would be quite nice on the bottle to hide the scrapes. And look, I think that's nice. And I don't know, I might put some on the neck as well, but it seems to hide the scrapes. Not 100%, but definitely better than it was. And I was going to put a black decal on there so that it really sort of stood out when the lights were on, but I might put a silver one on now since I've got the silver ribbon on. And the other thing that I want to show you, I need your opinion on this. Ta-da! What do you think? So that's 3 of the little hearts that I got from Hobbycraft. So the one on the left, I put the love heart paper on it. The one on the far right, I've just put loads of red glitter on it. And the one in the middle, I just cut out vinyl that says love and put that on there. And I stuck it on just a paper that I had in my stash. What do you think? So the opinion that I need is, do I paint the frame white or do I leave it natural? That's what I need to know from you. Let me know what you think. So Granny Annie's been in for her coffee.
Yes.
Look at Abby with her snoddy, her pizza snoddy. That's brilliant. Molly! Hey, Jess! Hello! Right, I've been fighting with my cricket since Granny Annie left because I'm trying to get it to cut a different, like a cheap vinyl if you like, and I can't get it to cut right. It's either not cutting heavy enough or it's cutting too heavy, and it's been driving me nuts. And then suddenly I looked at the time and realised it's 12:15. I've not had anything to eat and I need to leave at 20 to 1 to go to get my B12 injection. So I just very quickly made my porridge with banana, and I'm going to quickly eat that and then head to the doctor's. But oh, it's been one of those days that I've been so engrossed in what I'm doing, swearing a few times, I have to say, at the stupid cricket machine, although it's not its fault, it's user error, obviously. And then suddenly I was like, oh my God, look at the time, it's just disappeared. Anyway, I'm going to stop wavering again and get my breakfast, brunch, whatever it is. Hello, I'm in the car. I'm in my daddy's car. My dad took me along, which was good because it's a massive hill from the car park up to the doctor's surgery, and it's hard enough at any time to wheel myself up a hill, but when my B12 is overdue, I'm exhausted and trying to wheel myself up that hill is a nightmare. So my daddy took me along and wheeled me up the hill, which was good. He's just nipped into the shop, so I thought I'd come on and say hello to you because the bus just passed, and it reminded me that for anyone, any kid in Scotland, I think it's under the age of 21, from the end of this month, end of January this year, is going to be allowed free bus transport anywhere in Scotland, I think. And I had known about that, but what I didn't realise is that you need to get a new Young Scot card or NEC card for it. So just to let anybody in Scotland know that any young person that you've got up to the age of 21, look into it, because Brooke just got a young Scot card for going to high school, but apparently you need to get a new one. So go, I'll try to find the link to get the card and put it in the description for you, because it's going to save Abby an absolute fortune, and it will save Brooke money as well once she starts getting the bus places herself. She gets her school bus free because of where we live, but once she's old enough to start going into town herself with her friends and things, it will save a fortune. So I'll put the link in for you, and all you need to do is register for the card, and then every time you go on the bus it gets scanned and it doesn't cost anything, which is great because it's not often we get anything for free, is it? Especially nowadays. But on the flip side of that, when I was in at the nurse there getting my B12, I said to her, my right ear's needing syringed, I'm almost totally deaf on it, in it. See, when I'm lying, oh, here's my dad. I'll pick this up when I come back. Sorry about that, I'm back home. Yeah, my dad was quicker in the shop than I thought he would be. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the flip side, so the kids are getting the buses for free, but the NHS are losing services. When I was there, I spoke to the nurse and said, my right ear must be needing syringed, I'm totally deaf in it. If I'm lying on my left side in my bed, I can't hear a thing. Jack was talking to me the other day and he was right in the bed beside me and I couldn't hear a word that he said. He thought I was pretending to be sleeping. I'm like, I'm not pretending to be sleeping, I just can't hear you. So I said to her, I need my ear syringed, how do I go about it here? You know, do I just make an appointment with you? And she went, we don't do it anymore. I went, you don't do ear syringing? She went, no. She says, that's one of the services that's been cut because of COVID. There you go. I went, so what do I do then? She said, Specsavers in town does it one day a week, she said, but it's £50. I was like, £50? I've not got 50 pence right now, never mind £50. And she said, there is also a nurse that's going round houses doing them. I think she's £30. And Jack had mentioned to me that his pal had got someone to go to the house and do it, and I'd said, oh, I'll just go to the nurse and get it done. No, I won't. So yeah, we'll need to look into that. But how ridiculous is that? Services like that are needed are getting cut because A, expense, and B, the time, because the nurses are so busy giving out COVID vaccinations and things like that. So I wasn't very happy about that. Never mind. Anyway, I'm back home. I said to her, I'll just put up with being deaf. It's the kids and Jack that get annoyed, not me. Hello, it's now 25 to 4. I've just had my counselling session. Well, I've actually had half a counselling session because I was saying to him that I'm feeling quite positive about things just now, but I don't know if it's because things are moving in the right direction. Brooke, I know, has been referred to CAMS now, so that's in the pipeline. The autism parent classes that I've signed up for starts at the end of January, so that's in the pipeline. And I think the fact that we've all been sort of chilled out together for the last few weeks has helped as well. We've not been stressed, and yeah, I think my head's definitely in a much better place than it was. So what we decided was, rather than wasting the next half hour just talking about random things, we're going to check in for half an hour next week instead of waiting the full 2 weeks for another hour. And I think that's a good idea, because it means that then we'll have had a week of Brooke being back at school, Jack being back at work, you know, back to normality, to see whether things start going downhill again or whether things carry on being good. So yeah, I feel quite positive after that little session. And he gave me another suggestion for something to look into about Brooke as well. So it was good. I'm going to get back to crafting. I managed to get that vinyl to cut, and I'll show you that later on. But just now, Granny Annie's wanting me to do names for her again for boxes, so I need to get working on that, because she might be going home tomorrow instead of Wednesday, because she's got a physio appointment on Wednesday morning. So I need to get that done. So I'm going to go and do that just now, and I will come back to you later. Brooke isn't coming right home from school. I think I mentioned earlier, my mum is picking her up from school. So in fact, she'll be picking her up just now and taking her to pick up her phone, which should be fixed. And I think they're maybe going to Henry Bell's for some dinner as well. So we won't see her until later on, but I won't end the vlog until she's back to find out how she got on at school. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that little frame that I made that I showed you earlier is up there just now. I'm thinking I want to paint it white. I'm going to turn you around and let you see it up there and you can tell me what you think. So when you see it displayed like that, do you think it should be white, the frame? I do. I definitely feel like it should be painted, but let me know what you think. Right, I'm going to go get on with it. Well then, I'll be needing a new laundry basket. Oh, Mum, look. Was that Hugo? Said I had to amuse myself while you were on your counselling, Mum. Could you smell Dad in the washing basket? Could you? Was it you? Was it Hugo?
Is that you?
Did Hugo do that? With those eyes. Well, have you ever wondered what is inside a B&M laundry bag? It's foamy stuff. Wonderful. What was I saying about feeling good? It's a good job and I'm in a good mood. There's Abby. Abby's had a shower. She's looking all clean and fresh. Yeah, I better go get this tidied now, eh? I've dragged myself out my craft room so that I could feed the animals and put our dinner on. So it's just me and Abby tonight because Brooke is at Henry Bell's with Mum. Jack is starting a new training regime, so he's doing his own thing. So we are going to have these Tex-Mex spicy chicken enchiladas from Asda. And that's what they look like. And we're just going to have some curly fries with them. Nothing exciting. While dinner is cooking, I better get this tip tidied up. I haven't quite finished doing my mum's words, names yet. I've got some of them sort of half done. But yeah, fun and games, but I do need to get tidied. It's a mess, it's a mess. Oh, I was going to show you what I'd done with the bottle. So the last time you saw it, it just had the ribbon around the bottom, and now I've added that. This vinyl is the one that I was shouting at the cricket for, that I couldn't get to cut, but I got it to work eventually. So I think that looks quite nice, and when it's lit up, isn't that pretty? A nice little Valentine decoration. What I need to do now, I might put another bit of the silver ribbon around the neck, and I need something to disguise this horrible plastic cork. I wish they would make it actual cork or something. But it has to be there because that's what switches the lights on and off. So I'm going to have to disguise that somehow. So it's not quite finished, but I did promise that I would show you what it was looking like. Right, I'm going to get all this tidied up just now while dinner's cooking, and I'll come back to you when Brooke comes in. Just remembered I hadn't showed you the other things that I made. So with this heart, look, isn't that sweet? We hanging heart coat that's got love on it. That's one of the little white hearts with a silver heart that I had in my stash, and I just cut some vinyl out saying love and put a wee bit of ribbon on, which is nice. And this one, you might know the saying, last Valentine's Day I made a mug that had this on it for Jack. I love you more. The end. I win. So that's just one of the little hanging hearts, just a little bit more fun than the other hanging hearts that I made. Yeah, Koo's back, cuddling the cat.
Look at the stars.
The cat was snuggled up on my wheelchair when she came in. Hugo, leave him.
Oh,
Hugo.
get the cat.
Yeah, trying to snuggle the cat. So, how was Henry Bell's?
It's good.
Hugo. It's like I want to see you too, Brooke.
Oh. Look, yeah. He's a good boy.
Oh, look at the tail. I missed you, Brooke. You were away all day.
Is
So-
this one of my jacket?
So you had nachos, did you?
Yeah.
Just for a change.
Just for a change.
I dipped them in cola.
Oh, you're gross.
Like your granddad.
Here we go.
What did you have, Granny Annie?
I had a wee pizza.
Nice.
And I had a brownie and ice cream.
Did you have cake, Brooke?
Yes.
You always have cake
There's
at
a
Henry
bear
Bell.
juju in the roots.
Yes.
Look at my
How was your first day back at school?
Good.
Good. Oh, look at the
Oh,
cat.
she got a lovely gift.
Oh, did you? Who did you get a gift from?
You know that Susanna?
Uh-huh.
Her.
Very good.
She's Polish, so she gave me Polish candy.
Oh, that's nice.
Ah,
There's
Excellent.
like a Polish wafer covered in chocolate.
Ooh,
And
Wow.
some Polish chewy sweets.
that
Did you
sounds
get her?
lovely.
And she also got me a toy rabbit thing.
Oh, did
I
you?
thought that was a bear. Is that a rabbit? No way. Yeah. Can I bring it to you? Let Mum
Did you go to the office and get your timetable?
Yeah, and flow test.
And the lateral flow test?
Got 4.
Cool.
4 packs of 3.
Excellent. So it was good to be back.
Yeah.
Had you missed much? Meh.
Oh, I see.
She made it.
Oh.
But when I glanced at it, I thought that was a teddy.
Oh, yes, it's definitely a rabbit. Oh, what lovely wee sweeties.
I know.
That is gorgeous. Right, thank you, Granny Annie. See you later. After me saying today about finishing all the junk that I've got and then going on to keto, Granny Annie came in with these for me. She was at Morrison's when she was waiting for Brooke to get out of school, and these were in the reduced aisle, so she got me chocolate and orange flavour cookies, which look amazing. A festive orange arrow, and candied orange peel Swiss dark chocolate. Apparently they were down to like 50 pence and 70 pence. So yes, I think my face is going to get even bigger over the next few weeks. When I was editing this vlog earlier, I looked at myself and went, oh my god, Fiona. But I actually think it was maybe the angle I was sitting at. I hope. Actually no, looking at myself now, I'm huge. I'm huge. But I'll get it off. Never mind. I'm happy. That's what counts. Yeah, Brooks had a good first day back at school. Her and my mum enjoyed themselves at Henry Bell. It ended up just being the two of them. Sorry, Granny Annie rudely interrupted me to let me know that something's arrived for me that should have been here for Christmas. So I'll get that tomorrow and I will show you that in my next vlog, whenever that may be. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please let me know if I'm talking too much about my crafts. I don't want to bore anybody, but I know a lot of you are always asking about my crafts, so let me know if I'm going on too much about them. Do you want them in separate videos or whatever? Well, just talk to me, let me know. Right, I'm going to go. Thanks very much, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to talk to me, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye!